going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today's video, I'm gonna explain to you guys, because you asked me, Eddie, what products do you use to wash the Ram? I keep seeing you use different products, and on some products, why do you use it? How do you get it shiny? How do you get the water to fall off? There's a lot of different, pretty much stuff that I use, guys, mainly for like the tire shine. You're asking me, well, I heard tire shine was bad. You know, why are some tires all brown right there? So usually when you guys see a tire that it's got like that brown look, that rust look, that usually means that that is the natural oils that are starting to release from the tire. So people that have been saying, oh, when you put Armor All like on the tire, it starts cracking and it's bad for the tire. You know, I've been doing it for years on all my vehicles. I've never had a tire issue before, and I sure as hell don't want it brown. So the first thing I will show you guys is some of the products that I use. Now, I do not use one specific product, as you can see here. Reason for that is because I haven't found one brand that works with all of them. For example, the tire shine. So the tire shine that I use, and like I said, these are all decent, but the problem is when you put the tire shine, it, you know, shoots all over the truck and makes a mess. The reason why I use this tire shine right here by OP, and if you guys want it, you can DM Genesis Detailing. I will put his link in the description. He's got this stuff, he sells it. So this stuff right here, this OP tire shine, I don't know what's in it, how they do it, how they make it. I do notice it's extremely thick, so you can dilute it a little bit. I personally don't, because I don't want it, you know, like watered down where it starts shooting off the car. So this is my personal favorite tire shine, and I have their ceramic detail. Let me show you guys something too with this. So if you let a bottle sit, you see that? Kind of like an indication of, you know, is there really any waxing in these things at all? When you let them sit, you'll actually find out. So to me, this is a good sign. That means there's actually wax. There's actually something in here. When you are spraying on the truck where it comes off, or whatever vehicle you're spraying on, it comes off. Or not comes off, but there is some sort of wax, something in there to protect it. OP also has a dash guard. I do use this for my dashboard. All the leather and stuff inside, I really like this stuff. This stuff works good, and it doesn't leave like a slimy, like where like you're gonna slip. I like those products. It doesn't pretty much leave that like nasty stain on there. And then also another spray wax that I really like, you guys know it's my personal favorite, is the Lucas. This stuff, you know, I keep tending to go back to this. Every time I try different products, I end up going back to Lucas. The main thing that I like about the Lucas, guys, is you can apply it sun, you can apply it, you know, shade, but you don't have to scrub it, you know, so hard where you got to use 4 different towels to get it off. You can literally take it, you know, actually here, I'll show you an example. You can take it and shake it up good. You got to shake this stuff up good, because I don't know if this has a lot of wax in it or what it is, but you got to shake this up good, because you'll see it'll come out just like white and pasty if you don't shake it up good. I'm going to use the mirror so you can see an example and a towel. So when you spray this stuff on, right, see that, and you can see how it's sort of, it's got kind of the white, see how it's not clear? But the good thing about this is you can literally just wipe it like this, and you give it a sec, and the streaks are gone. You don't have to dry it again. You see it? See how it's coming off? Look at that. Now, I always like to give it another wipe, just because I'm anal and I like to, but see how it's starting to go away? So you really don't have to, but I like to give it just one good wipe, and then that's it. You give it another wipe, and it's gone. So what's one thing why I really like this stuff right here, this Lucas, the Speed Wax, is because it works, and it works really good and doesn't leave no streaks or anything on the paint or anything you're using to wipe. I mean, I use this stuff for the windows, the windshield, everything, and it works great. Now, I know you see the Atom stuff, and you're probably wondering what happened to the Atom stuff. You know, it works decent. One thing I will say, like the Mega Foam, I always use the Mega Foam to wash the truck, but their, you know, like their detail spray, their spray wax, I feel like this company is coming out with all this crap when you can pretty much, you don't need like do you really need a glass cleaner? You know, a brilliant glaze, you know, like really, is it really gonna make it, you know, a brilliant glaze? So stuff like that, like I haven't noticed anything. So I don't think you need, like they have like a mega foam, a ultra foam, a super foam. Like, do you really need that many foams? Like, just get one foam. I mean, that's the thing I've noticed with Adam is he sort of comes out with more stuff, obviously, of course, to sell and everything. And it's not a bad product, but I don't think you need, you know, this many different types of foams or all-purpose cleaner. Then they have a all-purpose cleaner. Then they have a multi-purpose cleaner. Like, that's kind of, I'm not really into that. But I do use their Mega Foam. That works really good. I honestly, guys, I don't really use too much of Adam's anything anymore. I kind of got rid of them, transferred over to the OP product, just because I believe this product, OP, they get to the point, you know. It's like they don't have 400 different tire shines, or they don't have 100 different, you know, dash guards. They get to the point, you know, they have their main products out that you're gonna need. I mean, look at this. Adams, they have a wheel cleaner, like I said, and I mean, all-purpose cleaner. It's like, really? Is this really all that necessary? Now, I will say Lucas, I love Lucas, but their tire shine is complete trash. Tire shine interior detail, that's why you notice these things have like not moved. I use these for, like, I don't know, if I'm doing my Razor, the Can-Am or something, or just something that, you know, not the truck. I'll use this stuff, I'll use it on the trailer or something, but it's not that good. This stuff I am not a fan of. They're Speed Wax, 100%. I am waiting on their marine one for the boat. That one I got coming in also. I will try that for you. Now, I'm sure you're gonna ask me about waxes, guys. I don't use wax anymore. Honestly, wax sucks. Reason being is because you will apply wax on a vehicle and then you can just take, you know, water and it'll come right off the vehicle. Because I have a paint gauge and I've tested it before, and you can even DM Nick at Genesis Detail and he'll tell you to wax is pretty much dead and useless. So that's why, you know, like these waxes, why it's cracking. I don't use this wax anymore. Metal polish I will use, but I don't use like any of this stuff. Nick does all the correcting and all that kind of stuff. I personally don't. No more wax for me. And I don't use none of this tire shine. This is all just basically, I don't know, here, so somewhere for me to stick it, I guess. If somebody wants to use like tire shine on something, I don't know, like my son's little 170, I'll use like this, it's cheap, or the tire shine over there, that's a little cheap. Now for washing, I do use a foam cannon. I've had some of you guys tell me, Eddie, why don't you use a foam cannon? So I do. I use a foam cannon, nothing fancy, nothing special about this foam cannon, just a generic foam cannon. You don't need anything special. Just get a foam cannon that's gonna shoot soap, that's it. But I do use a bucket. Reason being is, well, because I don't like to use, you know, just one towel and wipe if it's dirty, because then you're wiping the whole truck with that dirty part. So I foam cannon the crap out of it. Then I use this bucket right here with this right here, this sponge. And I still use a bucket to wipe any of the grime or anything that is on the sponge. Why is this here? Anything that is on the sponge, it does not end up scratching the truck, because what's gonna happen is you're gonna start seeing swirls, you know, those swirl markings on the truck. Well, I have my whole truck corrected by Nick, and that's why you won't find a swirl on this truck. I mean, you can hear, let's look at the hood. The hood is the worst part. This is where all the swirls happen. And you guys see there? And it's been over 2 years since Nick has done the ceramic coating and protecting on it. I mean, look at the light. See the light, how there's no swirls? It just looks like a glass mirror. So Nick can do this to your truck, but it's up to you guys to keep it like this. So these are the steps what I use to keep it like this, because if you're just going to, you know, grab a towel, just start spraying and wiping back, forth, you're gonna scratch it and you're just gonna waste the money that you had Nick, you know, paint corrected and fix everything. So then there's be no point of you doing that. You know, that's why the chrome doesn't have tons of scratches or anything on that, because these are the procedures and the steps that I take with the bucket and using tons of soap and the buckets to rinse everything. You know, I only use a spot-free water on this. So there's a lot of steps that I like to use to keep this truck in pristine condition. My first step is pretty much soak the whole truck down, take the foam cannon, squirt it with the foam cannon, and let that sit for a little bit, let it start breaking up the dirt, and then I will rinse it Then I'll put the foam cannon again on it, and then use the bucket, and I will always do the top first. I don't do the bottom, because the bottom's where all the grease, the grime, the dirt, everything sits. So I'll do the tops first, and then do the bottom last, and I only do one panel at a time. So if this is one panel, wipe it down, put it in the bucket, check it, and make sure there's nothing on it. Boom, do this next panel. Do this, stop. I take the sponge again, put it in the bucket, clean it good, make sure there's nothing, and then move on. I've seen people where they take the sponge and they will do the whole entire side of their car with it, which, yeah, that's fine, you can do that, but you're gonna get, you know, a swirl, a scratch, you know, minor little scratches in the paint. Now, you know, maybe there's some in this paint we can't see because they're so small. It's gonna be very, very hard for you guys to keep it perfect, but I guarantee if you look into mine, you're gonna have to really, really look, because there are no swirls or scratches in this paint. And again, this truck is not wax, it's ceramic coated, so I don't have to deal with waxing for a long time. So after, you know, you do all that, soap it, make sure it's all clean, you can rinse it, and then I usually don't wipe it. I try not to put a towel on it. I will bring it in the garage, let it sit, because the spot-free will pretty much leave you no spots. You'll be spot-free. Stuff works awesome. And then once it's all dry and everything, I'll bring it in here, use the air, get, you know, water out of the cracks. This tire shine, honestly guys, I have not used any tire shine in probably, I want to say 3 washes. It's getting low, it's gonna need some soon, but look at that. I mean, there, I have not added any tire shine. That's what I love about this OP stuff, is this OP tire shine, like the water doesn't kick it off. It just sticks onto there. Look at this. I mean, it's incredible, that stuff. I gotta say, the OP tire shine is incredible. And for my Eddie's product review channel, stay tuned guys, this is gonna be the next thing on there. Reviewing this bad boy. This was one of those Amazon, or no, Instagram, where it's like 200,000 lumens and they're cheap. Well, I'm gonna review it and I'll let you know how this bad boy works, so stay tuned for that. But that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys have any questions, you can DM me on my Instagram at Eddie's Life, or comment down below. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to click subscribe. Peace.
Yeah.